So hello YouTube, welcome to another video, and today I'm going to show you how to change your corrupted HDD into an useful external hard disk and then replace that old one sorry, I got a little cold, with a brand new SSD. Now when I'm talking about corrupted, I'm just removing this. Okay, I think we all know this, I'm not telling anything. This is an HP Pavilion 15 series notebook powered by Core i5 4th gen processors. So just a sec. Okay, let's open up. So here you can see my HDD, the hard disk drive. Now by corrupted I mean this drive has got some bad sectors. The first thing that you should always do when you find bad sectors is that stop booting up from that drive. That's the first thing you should always do. Okay, now bad sector means you will never get any result from smart test. Smart test will always show that, oh, that is good, very good. The only way to find whether a drive is failing is first of all by your experience, because obviously the drive will be slow to boot up. There will be some lots of hanging probably, and then the second thing that will happen is that your drive will fail the short DST test and the long generic test. Remember, the short generic test will be passed, but the long generic test will be failed. If these two things happen, that is the DST test is failed and the long generic test is failed, your drive is probably dying. In many websites and even on many YouTube videos, I have seen that they have always suggested that you should move to the check disk option and then repair your drive. Well, in many cases that may be true, but in most cases it is not. Okay, just a second, I'm just going to remove the drive and then we can continue. All right, so here's the drive. Okay, now what I'm going to do here, I'm going to remove this external casting from this one. I will be using this to install my SSD. That I will make a separate video. I will leave the link in the description, you can check on it. Now I'm going to show you how I'm going to use this one. All right, let me bring the magic tool. So here we are, this is the magic tool I'm going to use. This is an external casting. Now if you observe, you have got 480 Mbps speed. No, this is megabits. All right, and this is a USB 2.0, so probably you will get a speed around 32 to 35 megabyte. All right, so don't get fooled by this kind of comic corporate gimmicks. All right, and this is a 2.5 HDD casting, and this you can use to store your SSD also. Don't worry about this. As you can see, this has a capacity of 3 terabyte capacity only, which means that if you overload by this, you will not be able to access some part of the drive and the drive may fail also. Now I'm going to unbox this. Is nothing going pretty in there, so I'm just going to unbox it and then I'll continue again. So here we are. So this is the only thing that is in the packing. All right, if you have a look here, you will get a Phillips screwdriver, a USB micro to normal USB 2.0, some screws, the main part, a double-sided tape, and obviously this one. Now why this double-sided tape and this external cover is provided, I will talk to you. Before we start, remember that this one is going to be inputted here. The arrow is showing that where the drive is coming up. This is the top side, this is the bottom side. You have to remember while we are inserting this one. Now I'm going to remove this cascade, install this here, and then I will continue. Okay, while installing I will continue the video, don't worry. Now what I'm going to tell you is that in many attempts the check disk feature may work. In most cases the check disk never work, and if your Windows drive, that is generally the C drive, if that get corrupted, you will lose the access, the basic access to your hard disk, which is bad. By the way, this is a Toshiba 500 GB okay HDD, so it will be no problem to be used here. It has a maximum capacity of 3 terabyte. I have got the entire set from Amazon, and that has cost me roughly around 4.5 to 4.7 US dollar. So I will leave a link, and please go to that link, it will help the channel. And there are many colors available. I like the black one, but there are blue, red, and many other. You can suit your choice. Let's continue later. So here we are. I have removed the gasket and now just try to pull this thing inside this one. So let me see how I can do that. Alright, I think I have to pause the video because holding the camera in one hand and doing this is really going to be tough. So let me pause the video, insert this, and then I will continue. So here we are. This is tightly fixed. Now I have told you that I am going to tell you why this double-sided tape and this polycarbonate fiber like substance, mostly, yeah, it is some kind of fiber, chemical based fiber, not a leather. They always say this is kind of leather. This is not leather. It's some polycarbonate substance, mostly made up of polyvinyl or polyethyl substance. And yeah, this is used as a insulator, because remember, many people have complained that they are getting shock. You are supposed to get shock. This one has no insulation. Alright, there are static charges building up here. This is aluminum casing. You will get shock. That's basic physics. Use this one. Now how we will use this one, let me screw this up. Screwing is pretty much easy. Just insert this. There are two screw holes. I think you can see this here, and same thing here also. We will use these screws, and I'm not going to use this one. Okay, this is some pretty useless shit. I'm going to use my own screwdriver. Okay, and then I will install this one, and then I will show you how to strap this one. So here we are back, and I have fixed all the screws. Now I was thinking of permanently attaching this one to this and then fixing it this one, but then I found that there are some air sockets. Okay, this is used to cool down the HDD. In fact, when the HDD is present inside your laptop or your computer, you have fan, and I don't want this to suffocate the HDD, so I'm not going to permanently glue this thing up, but just put it inside and then use it, and you will get relief from that static shock. Those are not electrical shocks, they are static shocks. Now I'm going to show you that this thing is working. I'm going to plug this in my desktop and then I will continue. Alright, right enough, you can see an LED there. That's the indicator that the disk has been connected. The wire is pretty short, so I cannot show you all the way down, but let's have a look at the computer screen. Have a look here. Have a look around here. You can see C, D, E, F. These are the four primary partition on my main disk, and this G, H, I, and J, these are the partition from the external hard disk drive I'm using. Now this G, and obviously we'll be thinking what the hell is this one, this L. Don't worry, actually this is coming from my additional hard disk drive. Is an SSD actually, so don't get worried. Alright, now let us move on and have a look. This particular drive here consists of the Windows. Alright, and I'm going to remove that by formatting the disk. Now this Windows is the Windows present in the external hard disk drive. Alright, they are not in the internal one, so I'm going to remove that Windows by formatting, and other three partitions will be used as usual. Once formatting is done, I can use that partition also. Now I hope you like this video, and please subscribe to the channel. It really helped, and like, share, and do comment, because it will really help me to understand a lot of my own mistakes. And as I already have established one thing in my life, that learning from your own mistake is the biggest thing that you can actually do. So thanks, and hope to see you soon.